The world is changing. We all see it. Men feel it deeply, perhaps more than ever before. The old rules of masculinity, once sturdy and clear, are crumbling. These rules, which once provided a clear path, now seem outdated and irrelevant. What does it mean to be a man in this new world? This question is more complex than it has ever been. This is the question that haunts our generation. It lingers in our minds, shaping our actions and our identities. We see it in the media, in our families, in the workplace. Everywhere we look, the image of masculinity is being redefined. Traditional notions of manhood, strength, stoicism, ambition are questioned, even ridiculed. These traits, once celebrated, are now under scrutiny. Men are told to be more emotional, more communicative, more in touch with their feminine side. This new expectation can be both liberating and confusing. This cultural shift, while well-intentioned, has left many men feeling lost and adrift. They struggle to find their place in a rapidly changing world. They are caught between the expectations of the past and the uncertainties of the present. This tug-of-war creates a sense of disorientation. The consequences are undeniable. Rising rates of depression, substance abuse, and suicide among men paint a bleak picture. These statistics are a cry for help. It's time to reclaim our strength, not by clinging to outdated ideals, but by finding new ways to be strong. It's time to redefine what it means to be a man in the 21st century. This redefinition is not about losing our identity, but about evolving it. Not by rejecting the past, but by building upon the timeless virtues that have always defined true masculinity. Courage, integrity, and compassion remain as relevant as ever. The desire for connection is a fundamental human need, hardwired into our very being. From the moment we are born, we seek out bonds with others, craving the warmth and security that relationships provide. It is not inherently feminine or weak. In fact, the strength of a person can often be measured by their ability to form and maintain meaningful connections. Men, just like women, crave the intimacy and companionship that relationships provide. These bonds are essential for emotional well-being and personal growth. This is natural. This is good. Embracing relationships can lead to a more fulfilling and enriched life. However, problems arise when the pursuit of relationships supersedes all other aspirations. When a man becomes overly focused on his relationships, he may lose sight of his own goals and dreams. When a man prioritizes pleasing his partner above all else, he risks sacrificing his own growth and ambition. This can stifle his potential and lead to a sense of unfulfillment. This can lead to resentment, frustration, and a loss of self. Over time, the man may feel trapped and disconnected from his true self. The modern world often exacerbates this tendency. With the constant demands of work, technology, and social obligations, it can be challenging to find a balance. Social media bombards us with images of idyllic relationships, creating unrealistic expectations. These portrayals can make men feel inadequate and pressured to meet impossible standards. The pressure to be the perfect partner can be immense, leading men to prioritize their partner's needs at the expense of their own. This self-sacrifice can be detrimental in the long run. This is not about neglecting relationships. It's about understanding the importance of self-care and personal growth. It's about striking a healthy balance. A man who takes care of his own needs is better equipped to contribute positively to his relationships. A man who neglects his own needs will eventually have little to offer in a relationship. By nurturing himself, he can be a stronger, more supportive partner. Ambition, the burning desire to achieve and contribute, is a powerful force within the masculine psyche. It is an intrinsic part of what drives men to push boundaries and reach new heights. It is what drives men to build civilizations, explore the unknown, and leave their mark on the world. This relentless pursuit of greatness has shaped history and continues to inspire future generations. When this drive is suppressed or neglected, it doesn't simply disappear. Instead, it lingers, creating a void that can be difficult to fill. It festers, turning inward and manifesting as frustration, anger, and a sense of unfulfilled potential. This internal struggle can be a heavy burden to bear. This can lead to destructive behaviors and a profound sense of emptiness. The consequences of neglecting ambition can ripple through all aspects of life. Modern society often sends mixed messages about ambition. We are caught between the desire to excel and the pressure to conform. On one hand, we celebrate success and achievement. We honor those who have reached the pinnacle of their fields. On the other, we are told to be content with mediocrity, to prioritize work-life balance above all else. This conflicting advice can be confusing and demotivating. This is a recipe for disaster. Neglecting ambition can lead to a life of regret and missed opportunities. Men need a sense of purpose, a reason to strive, to build, to conquer. It is through these endeavors that they find meaning and fulfillment. Without it, they wither on the vine. A lack of purpose can lead to stagnation and a loss of direction. It is through striving that we discover our limits, test our mettle, and ultimately forge our own identities. The journey of ambition is not just about the destination, but about the growth and self-discovery along the way. Let's talk about something uncomfortable: sex. Not the act itself, but the energy that drives it. This primal force, often misunderstood and misdirected, is a wellspring of masculine power. It is the engine of creation, the fuel for ambition, the raw energy that can be harnessed for good or ill. When channeled constructively, sexual energy can be a powerful motivator. It can be directed towards creative pursuits, athletic endeavors, or the building of businesses and empires. Think of the great artists, athletes, and entrepreneurs throughout history. Many were driven by a powerful, focused libido. However, this energy can be destructive when left unchecked. It can manifest as aggression, addiction, or a relentless pursuit of fleeting pleasures. The key is to harness this energy, to channel it towards meaningful goals. Let us look to the ancient wisdom of the Mahabharata. Bhishma, a mighty warrior, renounced his claim to the throne and swore celibacy to fulfill his father's wish. While noble on the surface, this decision ultimately led to his downfall and contributed to the devastating Kurukshetra war. Bhishma's story serves as a cautionary tale. By suppressing his natural desires and denying himself a family and legacy, he became a tragic figure, his immense power ultimately used for destruction. This is not an endorsement of reckless hedonism. It is a reminder that denying our nature, no matter how noble the intention, can have unintended consequences. We must find a balance between our desires and our responsibilities, between our primal urges and our higher aspirations. Men, it's time to reclaim your birthright. The world needs your strength, your courage, your ambition. We are not meant to be passive consumers of comfort and entertainment. We are creators, builders, protectors. This is not about aggression or dominance. It is about stepping into your power, embracing your responsibility to yourself, your family, and the world. It is about harnessing the primal energy within you and directing it towards something greater than yourself. The path forward is clear. It begins with taking responsibility for your life, your choices, your actions. It means setting ambitious goals, embracing discipline, and refusing to apologize for your masculine nature. The modern world offers endless distractions. Social media, video games, and streaming services offer instant gratification, numbing us to the challenges and rewards of real life. It is easy to become lost in this digital wasteland, our potential squandered on fleeting pleasures. The antidote is action. Purposeful, disciplined action. Set goals that challenge you, that require you to push your limits and step outside your comfort zone. Embrace the struggle, for it is through struggle that we grow. This could mean pursuing a demanding career, mastering a physical skill, or building something with your own two hands. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it ignites a fire within you. Deep within every man resides a hero. Not a superhero with magical powers, but a man capable of courage, compassion, and leadership. The world needs heroes now more than ever. We need men who are willing to stand up for what they believe in, to protect the innocent, and to lead by example. Leadership is not about dominance or control. It is about taking responsibility for yourself and those around you. It is about setting an example of strength, integrity, and compassion. The world is full of problems that need solving. There are families to protect, communities to build, and injustices to right. This is your call to action. Step into your power, embrace your responsibility, and become the hero you were meant to be. We are all allotted a finite time on this earth. What will you do with yours? Will you succumb to the distractions of the modern world and let your potential wither away? Or will you leave behind a legacy that will inspire generations to come? Building a legacy is not about fame or fortune. It is about living a life of purpose, leaving the world a better place than you found it. It is about impacting the lives of others in a positive way, whether it's your family, your community, or the world at large. Plant a tree, write a book, start a business, mentor a young person. The possibilities are endless. The key is to find something that you are passionate about and pour your heart and soul into it. This is your life. This is your moment. Make it count.